All right, lovelies, we are going to put my lash line to the test. Fingers crossed we'll be okay. My face has already been through a lot today in filming, but today I am going to be sharing with you the new Lashies order that I got. If you guys saw my original video, I really am enjoying these lashes and I wanted to pick up a few more options. So I am going to be sharing with you 3 new pairs. I will also pull out my original pair that I had so that we can compare side by side. I will be trying on every single lash so that you can see the different styles and decide if there's something that you want to pick up. Now, if we haven't met before, my name is Kelly and I'm a professional hair and makeup artist. And here on my channel, I strive to keep beauty real. Real honest, real relatable, and real fun. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, then don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos as well. So, are you ready to see some beautiful lashes? Let's get right into this. Now, if you aren't familiar with Lashies, they are, I guess I would say, a sister company to Moxielash, which is very well known for their magnetic lashes. I really do enjoy magnetic lashes. It's probably my preferred method when I don't mind having a thin black line to wear. But the thing that I like about these Lashies is they have a clear liner. Now, Lashies markets themselves as a glue-free and magnet-free way of wearing lashes. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that because you still do have a clear, adhesive liner that you have to use. So I ordered my first pair of Lashies a while ago, right after I saw that the brand had been started. So I'm going to show you the lovely lash. This is a very natural lash, and I was looking for the non-mink lashes. So these are silk lashes. All 4 of the pairs that I'm showing you today will be the silk lashes, and I really did enjoy these. I think that they feel very, very comfortable on the eyes. The liner lasted all day long, the adhesion was 100% there, and I did feel like, while this is still a glue, I mean, it is an adhesive. It's not like it's just like magic, there's nothing there. I feel like the texture of this liner really makes it easy to remove from the lashes. And I love the way a beautiful, more natural looking lash can really add to a look. But I hate having to pick out lash glue from my lashes over the next 3 or 4 days. It is not worth it to destroy my own lashes over the next few days for 1 day of wearing lashes. So I have really been enjoying these Lashies and I wanted to show you the styles that I got. So let's go ahead and we will try on, I'll go ahead and do a little side by side, but I'm going to start out with the baby lash. So this is actually one of the, I guess I would say half lash. So these will be great for accent lashes when you're looking to just get a little bit more flare added to your lash. It's also a great way to start if you are new to putting on false eyelashes. So we will go ahead and put this on so we can compare. I did want to go ahead and just wear something that's really a more natural makeup so that you can really see what these look like. So I will zoom you in and we will go ahead and apply these baby lashes. All right, I've got you guys zoomed in, so hopefully you will be able to see these beautiful lashes. Like I said, I really did try to just put on some light makeup as far as near my lash line so you can really see the effect that these lashes have. I do have to say I did need to put on a little bit on the lower lash line though because my lash line has been through it in the last couple days between my live, having a pink stained line, and then earlier today I did a really deep navy look, so I tried to just salvage the situation, but hopefully this will be good for you guys. So let's start out with the baby lash. This is, again, their little demi, I guess I would say half lash. And again, like I said, I think that these are gonna be great to just give you that accented, flared out look, or if you are new to applying lashes. It's just a little easier when you're applying less than a full strip. So we'll go through with our Lashies liner first. Now I have the little mini liner because I did get one of the kits that came with a pair of the lashes, the Lovely Lash, along with this mini liner. Now it doesn't say how much product, I can't see anywhere here on the site, but it doesn't say how much the full size has, but it is $45 for the full size. This little mini liner is $35 regularly. So I did not buy another liner because I want to use up all of this one, and I just didn't want to spend more money on the liner. I figured I can always get more, but we're going to start out with what we have. It does come in a clear and in a black, so if you do prefer a lined look, you could certainly get the black liner. Now what this says is that the Lashies liner is created specifically for use with our Nano Grip Technology silicone band, which is exactly what we have here on these lashes. It's a little silicone band. It is a silky water-based formula that glides on smoothly and evenly, no residue, no mess. Just swipe, lash, and go. Perfect for all skin types, including the extra sensitive. So there is a bit of a silicone product on the end of this band. trying to show you guys, hopefully you can see, but that is what they're talking about, that nano grip technology. So it has that slightly tacky base and will throw the lashy liner down. Now the company says you don't have to wait for any amount of time before you lay down your lashes, which is nice because you know when you're using a traditional glue, usually you want to wait a little while for it to get tacky to plop on your lash. So this could probably save you some time in your lash application. Now this does have almost like a iridescent look to it, so you can see where you're applying it, and it does dry down clear. Now I will say, I personally think that this texture is almost like rubber cement, if you will. So you know how regular lash adhesive, it dries down kind of like firm and kind of crunchy? That's what I would say that I love about this, is it doesn't do that. It just has that like slightly like rubber cementy feel, and it comes off a lot easier. So I'm just gonna plop this right on the outer corner. And please forgive me for those of you that watched the other video. So I'm trying not to be too repetitive with the information, but since I do have some new styles, I thought that I would just give everyone some of the details. So I very rarely ever use like a lash applicator. I just find that using my fingers is a-okay, but you could certainly use a lash applicator or a pair of tweezers. And there we go. So you can definitely see that I have a bit more of a flared out effect on this side, but I still have a lot of open lid space here. So I think that these are really great if you have a smaller eye shape, if you're doing a look where you really want to see a lot of what's on the lid. And that's the thing, like I like a bit more of a wispy lash. I don't like anything that's too dense, because you lose, like I feel like lashes should be a frame to the artwork. They shouldn't necessarily be the artwork themselves. I could see, you know, if you're just doing, I mean, like just a little bit of liner and a bright lip and you want a beautiful, like more va-va-voom lash, but most of the time my eye makeup is what I want to show off, not necessarily the lashes. So it's a frame to my painting, not the painting itself. And I think that these baby lashes really do this nicely. Now, these lashes were $30, and again, this little baby liner would be $35, or you could get the full size for $45. So what I'll do now is, now that we've gotten a peek at side by side with my natural lash and with the baby lash, I'm gonna go ahead and put the Lovely Lash, which to me is the next one up in drama, I guess I would say. So while I did wear the Lovely Lash in my original video, I want to throw them on really quick just so that you guys can see a comparison and we can see like what they look like compared to some of the other styles, in case you have this style or you're thinking about getting it. Now I am pretty much just going to be doing a try on for you guys of this. If you want to see all the details and the wear test on these lashes, I will go ahead and link that video up here so you guys can see it, and it'll also be down in the description box. All right, so I have the Lovely Lash on. So I feel like after a couple wears, these have like straightened out a little bit. They don't quite curl quite as well. So I think I'm going to try curling them a little bit. Let's do that together. We'll see how it works. I don't know, we'll see how this goes, but I just need a little bit of oomph. Okay, I feel like that looks much better. I just needed to like lift a little bit. It was like they just needed one quick squeeze. They just needed a little push up, and now I'm feeling good. I will say, like, these two lashes here on me, or like clumps of lashes, like to really like stick together and be BFFs a lot of the time. So usually I just take my like Tweezerman metal eyelash comb. Wow, words are not coming to me. So I usually take the metal eyelash comb and just comb through these guys. Even earlier today when I was just wearing mascara, those two like to come together. Last night when I put on a pair of magnet lashes, they went together, so that's just something I have to sort of like style out. So looking at these, I don't know if it's because the baby lashes are new, but I feel like they're a little bit fluffier on the outside, and they're obviously like shorter, like they don't go in all the way, but other than that, they're pretty similar. So I think that, you know, like once you get used to a smaller lash like this, the Lovely Lash would be a great place to go next. I think that honestly, I just feel like I look like I have really nice, thick, long lashes, and I love that. By the way, the Lovely Lash was $35. I believe all of the designs that I have were $35 other than the baby lash, and those were $30 just because they were smaller. So the next one we're gonna be going with is the Giddy Lash, and I thought that these were so cute. I'll show you guys in the tray next to each other. So the Giddy Lash is a little bit thicker and they have more of that cross hatching. Now I do need to take my little mascara spoolie and just comb these out. I did put these on last night and clean them off, but because they were damp, they just sort of like stick together. But a quick run through with the spoolie will fluff these up. So we will go ahead and I'm gonna take this baby lash off. So it comes off pretty easily. And then we're gonna go ahead and pop the Giddy Lash on this side so you guys can see the difference side by side. So again, I'm just gonna take a little like spoolie here and comb through these just to get them nice and fluffy again. Sort of like, you know, setting your curls and then brushing them out of your hair so that you have like big fluffy curls. Same thing, we want big fluffy lashes. So I'm not sure if I have enough residual liner here on my lid, but we're gonna give it a go just to see if they stick. And you definitely can like stick and reapply these. I believe that Lashies says that you should be able to wear these styles up to 25 times a pair, depending of course on, you know, how you take care of them, just like anything else. Now I have the Giddy Lash on. I feel like I am just missing a little bit of like lash hair right here. I guess I could have pulled this in a little bit more. I did not trim these at all, by the way. I do believe, did I trim my lovelies? I don't think so. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more mascara to try to like build up my own natural lashes on the inner corner here. All right, that definitely helped, but I feel like I could use a little bit of darkening. So I shared this in some video recently, but a lot of times what I'll do is if I feel like the lashes aren't blending in quite as well as they could, part of that is because of the darker lash band. I don't have as thick of a deep line. So I'm just gonna take a little liquid eyeliner, this is the KVD, and just pop this in really close to my lash line and just wiggle that in just to thicken up that like darkness at the lash line. Okay, I feel better about that now. It just needed a little bit of mascara and just like to fill in that little spot over there. I just didn't give enough attention to all my eyelashes, which is not surprising because I've like washed makeup off my face like 2 or 3 times today. So you guys can see here, the Giddy Lash is definitely a little bit longer, like all the way across, whereas like I feel like the Lovely Lash definitely has like a few wispier long pieces, but it's primarily a bit of a shorter lash. And then this just has a fluffier feel to it, like not like super wild, but because of that like crossed hair effect, you get, I don't know, just a little bit more fluttery. I really like it. It's a little bit dramatic, but not too over the top. So our next pair is going to be even more dramatic than these, so let's move on to that one. Now I'm going to show you the Wifey Lash. So here we have the Giddy Lash, which is what I have on this side, and then here we have the Wifey. So you guys can see the Wifey is even more dramatic and longer. So this is gonna be our like megawatt lash. I could see wearing this one when you are wearing a very dramatic eye look or a deeper smoky eye and you really want that like ba-bam lash look. So I thought these would be fun. These are probably not going to be something I grab for a lot, but they do look like they'll be a lot of fun. Okay, these are a lot of lash, and I will say that I probably could stand to trim off one little segment off of these. And now this is making me wonder if I did trim off some of my Lovely Lash. The one thing about wearing a lash that is too long for you is you can see like I feel like this very last corner here, and I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but this very last segment, it tips down a little bit, even though I always make sure to not like round my lash down too much because I like a little bit more lifted appearance, and so I try to keep it at the very top of the outer lash line so that it doesn't drag down my eyes too much. But because they are so long, I feel like I have this like downward slope. So just taking off that like outer segment would keep it more like lifted and perky. So I will probably do that later, but I'm just trying to get these on quick for you guys so that you can see, but that also does kind of show you what could happen if you wear your lashes too long. Now, I also probably could have like brought these over and brought them in a little bit more, but I know that that's gonna bug me, and it is a little bit harder with my eye shape to curve those around like quite that far. So I'd rather not deal with that. I'd rather just cut off an outer section, but you guys can see these are some seriously high drama lashes. Yeah, it's a lot. I feel like these are lashes that say, not that, I mean, these aren't exactly like the softest lash, but these lashes definitely say, I am wearing false lashes. Hands down. But if that's something that you're okay with, these are beautiful. Like, they're very like fluffy and light. They feel incredible on the eyes. And that's one thing that I have to say about all of the Lashies styles is they aren't really heavy. They never make me feel like droopy because there's so much weight on my eyelid, and I do really enjoy this. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I do think that the Giddy Lash is more size right for my eyes right now, I'm gonna take the wifey lash off, I'm gonna pop on the other Giddy, and we will go through some final details on Lashies. All right, lashes are on. I do have Giddy on both sides now, and I just really like these ones. They just have that, like I said, very wispy feel, but still dramatic enough that I feel like I was justified in paying $35 for these lashes. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, all of the lashes were $35 other than the babies, which were $30. And I truly do think, you know, obviously once I use up this lash glue, it's gonna be a much better deal to go ahead and get the larger size, but this one did come in one of these on-the-go kits. Now, that is what I ordered when I tried Lashies for the first time, was this kit of the Lovely Lash and the little lash liner, which was $45. Now, I was assuming that this was the size of the mini lash liner, but it looks like this is the micro lashy liner in clear. So they probably have the three sizes: the micro that comes in this lash on the go kit, and the mini, and then the full lash liner. So that's good to know. Now, I wish that Lashies did have the like net weight of the product listed so that you could really make an educated decision on whether you wanted to spend the $35 for the mini or the $45 for the full size. Now, what I would say is that if you are a person where you like to wear lashes, let's say 2 to 3 times a week or more, you're probably going to want to get the full size. If you're someone where you just like wearing lashes on occasion, when you have a certain eye look that it calls for, I would maybe go with the mini, just because I find that these things tend to dry out, and that would be such a waste of money. So that's just a little tip from me to you, but you can of course do what you would like. They do also have some decent priced bundles on here. I was actually really tempted to get a bundle, and I was like, all right, but do you need all that other stuff that comes in it? Because it came with like a makeup remover and I think an eyelash applicator and these things that I probably wouldn't need. But if that is your game, you might want to look into those as well. I do also want to say I did ask Lashies on Instagram what their silk styles were, because when I was going through, I didn't see that every style listed what they were made of. So when I bought the Lovely Lash, I only bought it because it specifically said silk, but some of them don't actually say, unless I was not reading it well. So let me tell you what Lashies said, so I can give you guys the deets if you are looking for something that is non-mink. So obviously all of the lashes that I have mentioned to you today are silk lashes. We also have the Whimsy, the Airy, the Peachy, the Cheeky, and the Classy Lash. So you do have a good variety of silk lashes if that is something that you're looking for. If you're someone who chooses to wear mink, they do have several styles as well. So I just wanted to give you guys that info in case you are interested in trying Lashies yourself. So, like I said, I really just wanted to get a few more styles because I do think that lashes can really just pull a look together. They're a way to sort of like kick your style up a notch, but I hate picking that lash glue out of my lashes. Now, if you do want to see, again, how I felt about the lashes, how they wore, how it all cleaned up, go ahead and check out that original video. I will make sure that it's down in the description box for you guys. Hopefully you found getting to see these different styles helpful. I just thought this would be good to come on and give you guys a little update. I'm loving these. I do think that while they're a little bit on the pricier side, I think they'll be worth it if they do truly hold up for those 20 to 25 applications. Now, I will of course keep you guys updated in the future on how mine wear, but so far I've worn those Lovely Lashes like 3 or 4 times and they are doing just fine. They obviously needed a little bit of a curl today, but other than that, they're doing just fine. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to hang out with me. I hope you found this video valuable. If you did, don't forget to give it a like on your way out, and I will see you really soon. Hey lovelies, thanks for stopping by my channel where I am too pale. What I would say is that if you are someone that you wear washes, am I freaking Elmer Fudd?